What is a bit stressing is that my new summer tyres haven't arrived yet. And my last day in Finland this week is tomorrow. So I'm really hoping that they would arrive and I could get something. Or not something, but the new tyres put on this thing. Because if not, then it goes until next week. Ate vegetarian ratatouille, or however you pronounce it, with some brown rice, no coffee, and I've felt all right. I'm a bit shaky on my feet, but I'm kind of all right. And work-wise, you know, it's just standard work, but in a good sense that you feel that you've made a contribution. So yeah, I forgot to mention what I did yesterday night was I took the winter tires off the bike yesterday, which I had not driven a single time during the winter, which was a bit of a disappointment. I had the whole service done to the bike at the repair shop, and I paid for it, and now I thought, it has the service done, so I'll just switch on the summer tires. I got them done, and the tires, nosy vantel is the term you use when the tire it kind of pops into place. It's a small explosion that, what do you call it, when the air pressure comes big enough, and then it just raises the tire on the rim, so it locks onto it. So they went perfectly, and I took a short bike ride yesterday, and I was able to do it. But today, now, when I first go to the post office, I should be able, yeah, I've got half an hour to get there. So I'll first go to the post office, and then I'm gonna go and talk to Terhi and see if it's all right. And then I'll jump on my bike, and I'm gonna do, what did I say, 20 minutes? No, half an hour, an hour? I don't know, let's see. Feelings will tell how long of a ride will I make, but it's an absolutely stunning weather out there. It's plus 21.5 degrees, and I shall go and enjoy the sunny weather. So you can see the thing is covered in dust, but these are the tires that I switched on yesterday. So I'm gonna take this for a spin. I used to do this daily basically, but now I have been off my bike for I don't know how long, but I've read from different articles in relation to MS that exercising is one of the key things that you should be doing. All of which is information that your doctor will not give you, or at least the ones in Finland. Nobody has talked about this. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I do remember a time before I got my diagnosis that sometimes I had this overwhelming feeling of fatigue. Not as bad as I have it now, but I clearly remember, what do you call it, somehow making a link between me not doing anything and not being active to then feeling kind of lousy. So don't know if it's related or not. But now I'm going to go and give it a test. I'm going to put my mammal clothes on and go and have a go at it. This is my, what do you call it, this here is my bad weather bike, and then this one here is my good weather bike. So this is proper slicks on, and as you see, this is also covered in dust. Haven't done anything with bicycles for a long time, so I'm hoping this will be a good first exercise, or not first, but you know, being re-engaged and cycling. So I'm hoping this will go well. I'll make a note on this video blog when I come back from the spins. I'm overjoyed. I did my first cycling exercise, a proper one, in God knows how long since I last did it. I could most likely get it from Polar Online, which I might actually do after I've recorded this. Where is it? There. So I have my recording device, and the duration of the ride, I mean, I've done a lot longer ones, but this in the context of me being diagnosed. So I did 41 minutes. It was 13.64 kilometers. The training load is considered demanding. I mean, if I'm in condition, that would be considered a light training. Load from this session, 23 hours. Training benefit is tempo and maximum training. What else? Heart rate zones, 26 minutes in the hard zone and 6.51 minutes in the maximum zone. Average heart rate 161, maximum heart rate 184. And calories, I don't count those. Average speed 19.9. So last summer my goal was get up to 30 kilometers an hour when cycling. I maybe go up to 28 or something like that, especially if you ride along Kehäkolme, coming back and the wind is on your back. The asphalt is absolutely silky smooth, and you get up to good speeds there. And it was on the other bike, the better bike, so that's why but 20 kilometers an hour, it isn't. Absolutely hopeless. Maximum speed is 39.1. It's funny, I left from the same spot, and there's ascent, there's 95 meters, and descent is 90 meters. So yeah, I'll check if I can find a video. Polar does fancy videos, so I record that I'm not making up this. I'll get the recording. So here's the recording that I found from Polar. I don't know, polar, I guess it is. Did one big mistake, and I'm feeling the effects now. You know, you normally when you go cycling you have your diaper pants on. Now I just had my standard shorts on, so these racing bike saddles, they don't offer you the widest base for your arse, so how do I say, I'm feeling the effects of the trip. Yeah, as mentioned before, if you're out of shape you fairly easily get your heart rate up, so the numbers are not so very accurate. You know, I'm happy that I was able to do halfway proper exercise and without any major complication. I don't feel bad at the moment after this exercise, which is very positive. Did a bit of video compiling, found the polar stuff, added it to the video, checked my last, before today, my last proper cycling session was on the 20th of September last year. So what is it, 7-8 months doing absolutely nothing, and then the, what do you call it, let's see more details. Well, then I've done about, the distance has been 23.31 kilometers, and the duration has been 1 hour, or 1 hour 2 minutes. So I've been doing over 20 kilometers an hour. I need to stop. I can't find. Maybe in a future video I'll get more statistics on where was my maximum speed, because I bragged about getting up to 28 or something. I'll find the session and then I'll give you the exact details. As you can see, I'm joyous. This is marvelous. I'll go have some of the girls didn't like my fish soup, so there's maybe 3 liters, no, well, not 3, 2 liters left of it still, and I'll be consuming. I think it's the squid that is in there that is squid and blue mussels. There's whole king prawns, and there's all marvelous goodies. Well, there's some turmeric also, so that might be the one, because previously the tomato based bouillabaisse has disappeared very fast. Now it's just sitting there and I need to consume it, because it costs an arm and a leg to make a soup like that, because all the different fish ingredients, they're not for free. What else? Nothing. This is a good day. Jesus is King.